Hey, good morning. Chick-fil-A faith. That's what I'm calling this one. Jesus is Lord. The word works, but you got to do it God's way. You pray to the Father in the name of Jesus, and then you thank Him that it's done because that's the way the word works. It's very simple. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 says, "Be careful for nothing." I told you yesterday I took Pat out on a little date. It wasn't a big one, obviously. We just wanted to spend some time together. We sat there and held hands and talked, and I winked at her and, made eyes at her, and she told me she loved me, and I said, "I know that, darling, and I love you." We're still on our love feast after over 50 years of being married to one another and 4 kids and 11 grandkids and great-grandkids, and we're so blessed. Blessed, but we learned how to pray. Be careful for nothing, but in everything. So we went into Chick-fil-A. I wasn't concerned about maybe they're not going to answer my request today. I had cash in my pocket. Not a whole lot, but I had more than enough to get in there. I wasn't really worried about maybe they're not going to have what I want today because they always do, as long as you order it off of their menu. I'm going to go there in a few minutes. Everything in prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. This is the way you do it. You go to the Father in the name of Jesus. You make the request. You make it known unto Him. I hadn't gotten there yet, but you do it with thanksgiving because you believe that you received when you prayed. Now watch this. With thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto God. Saints, I don't tell you what I'm believing for. Now, I'm believing God for so many things. If I told you some of them, your brain would go, whoo, you'd go tilt. I don't believe that. Listen, I don't have to tell you because I told God, and God's bigger than you are, and it's kind of like being in Chick-fil-A. I went in there because I wanted what they had. Well, I've gone to God and found out what He wants me to have, and I've placed a big order, several orders here. Now, I want you to get this. I didn't order a Big Mac or a quarter pounder with cheese. You know what? It's not on their menu. I could not make a request or a demand for something that wasn't on their menu. Now, get this. Jesus said, "What things soever you desire." So just about everything you can imagine is on the menu. 2 or 3 wives is not on the menu. You get that? Or having an affair is not on the menu. And why would you want to mess around with some other old hussy when you're living with the best wife in the world anyway, like I am? Listen, you make your request known unto God based on the menu. Now watch this. I want to say something that's going to be blunt. Barely enough is not on the menu. It doesn't say come to God and He'll give you barely enough. It says Jesus said, "I came that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly." And wealth and riches are supposed to be in my house, not barely enough. So when I go to God saying, I need this or that. I came home yesterday. I had a little bit of money, not a whole lot. I said, "Well, Pat, tomorrow we'll run up to Walmart and buy some groceries, some things we need," because we hadn't been in a couple of weeks. I mean, we've had a lot of things going on around here. And she looked at me and she smiled. She said, "Frank, we don't need a thing." I said, "What?" She said, "We've been buying along, a little here, a little there, and I bought some things the other day." She said, "I don't need anything." She said, "We got bread, we got milk, we got bacon, we got eggs, we got coffee, we got everything we need." She said, "I got dinner planned for this week. I got everything we need. We don't need nothing." I said, "So ain't no need in going." "That's right." "Well, then let's just go up to Chick-fil-A and we'll sit there and drink a cup of coffee and talk to each other and have a good time." She said, "That's fine." Because you see, get this, God is more than enough. Beloved, 3 John verse 2, "I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health." So when you go to God, don't expect God just to barely do it. Dear Lord, God can do a whole lot more than you can ask or think. That's what the Word says. It says God can do, will do, exceeding abundantly above all that we can even ask or think. So the bigger you think, the better God likes it, and the more He performs His word for you. So I didn't go in there and ask for a quarter pounder with cheese or a Big Mac because it's not on the menu, but I did order exactly what I wanted. And then when the girl took my order, and I corrected her because she had the price wrong. She hadn't given me my senior discount there. And she went and did it, and I said, "Well, thank you." I thanked her for taking the order. God said, Philippians 4:6, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything, with prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your request be made known unto God. I made my request. I thanked her for it. I thanked her and the other girl that helped her for straightening out the money thing. Then I reached in my pocket, got the medium of exchange. I took out 3 or 4 $1 bills and handed that to him, got some change back, and handed that to him. That was my medium of exchange to pay for the thing that I decided that I wanted, or the desire of my heart when I went in there. I had to exchange something. Well, God gave you the gift of faith, and you can go to the throne room and make a demand, make a request on something that you need, but then you got to pay for it with faith. And faith is believing that you received when you prayed. Mark 11:24. What things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them, and ye shall have them, and the them that you shall have are them that you believed that you received when you prayed. When you release your faith and believe God for it, that's when you get it. I got to go, saints. Have a great day. Chick-fil-A faith. Same way wherever you go. Well, God operates on the same principle. Do it God's way. You'll always receive. So until I'm with you tomorrow, remember, hey, Jesus is Lord. And as always, thank God the Word works.